One hard truth about life is that you can spend all your time, put all your energy, all your resources into something, and it may still not work out. I've come to realize that success has to do more with our ability to adapt rather than our ability to force things. Sometimes in life, when we meet with failure, we tend to shut down. We become very disappointed in ourselves, and it's hard for us to put ourselves out there. Maybe because we have depleted all our resources and we felt like that opportunity was the one that was going to bring us the breakthrough. And then life hits us in the face and say, not today. I understand that how hard it can be. I have learned this lesson the very hard way myself. In 2019, when I started my digital marketing agency, I knew I was going to change the world with that digital marketing agency. And in 2014, I had to take a totally different path, because sometimes in life, your ability to adapt will determine how quickly you get the success that you desire. And so sometimes, instead of you thinking of all the ways that you could have done things differently, instead of you going back in your mind and trying to rewrite the story, you have to accept the fact that that thing didn't work out and find something else and find a new path. Your ability to take new steps when you meet with failure will be one of the deciding factors of your life. Do not be scared of trying out new things, because success in itself is not carved in stone. There is no particular path that if everybody in the world took, they are going to meet with success. And you have to understand that we are all here to experience life. So failure is part of the experience, and you're going to meet with failure more times than you're going to meet with success. So you should always have that at the back of your mind. That is not how much you try to force things, but it's how quickly you can adapt to the situations. Because if you keep trying to use old systems in new problems, it will never work. You have to always adapt your plans. You have to always adapt yourself to the current circumstances that you face. Because if you don't adapt yourself, you will not be able to find solutions to the problems that you have. So I want to encourage you who is feeling like you cannot put yourself out there again, like you feel let down, you feel just so stuck with your life because you have met with a recent failure. I totally can relate. I was feeling the same way in 2014. I was so scared to put myself out there because I was feeling also like I had made a lot of promises that I was going to make it. And I was feeling like people were going to judge me for the fact that I wasn't able to make it in that venture. And I had to abandon my entrepreneurial journey to go and work in the corporate world. And working in the corporate world has shed a new light into my perspective about business. Now I understand that with this opportunity in the corporate world, I can gather more resources. I can gather the capital that I did not have as an entrepreneur to sort out the problems that were related to capital in the business at the time. And so don't be scared of trying out new things. Don't be scared of taking new paths. Don't be scared of pushing yourself to do other things, because you never know what will bring you that opportunity. There are people who started as medical doctor, but at the end of the day, it was a coffee business that started on the side that brought them the success that we're looking for. There are people who started as engineers, but at the end of the day, they went into trading, and it was trading that brought them the success that they were looking for. There are people who began their lives and maybe as an art student, and they studied history, and at some later part in the day they tried to learn how to code, and they started coding, and it was that coding that brought them the success that we're looking for. Don't be afraid to make the career shift. Don't be afraid to change your location. Don't be afraid to make new friends. Don't be afraid to try new experiences. Life is all about the experience. So you just have to go out there and experience new things, network with new people, try to do new things, and you eventually meet with that opportunity that will bring you the success that you're looking for. If you keep trying to make what does not work, you will eventually tire yourself out, you will eventually deplete all your resources, and you will eventually meet with failure. You remain stuck in that position. Don't flog a dead horse. You have to learn when it's time to let things go. You have to learn when it's time to move on to do other things. I promise you, no one is judging you. No one is even looking at you because they are also busy with the problems in their life. So if you're feeling that people are going to judge you for taking a new path other than the one where you started, nobody is going to judge you. You have to be courageous. You have to, embrace that failure, learn from the lessons that it brought, and try new things. Take those lessons into the new venture that you get into. And I promise you, you will eventually get somewhere where you are happy with the results that you are getting. So I just wanted to encourage someone who is feeling let down today because they met with a recent failure. And I really hope that that helps you in one way or the other. I wish you all the very best, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, and thank you.